For the city of Greenville, 2016 was a progressive year, one filled with substantial growth and myriad forms of entertainment, but only the start of what figures to be a significant transformation in the years to come. A year that began with the Greenville City Council laying out its top priorities during its annual planning session, ended with city leaders cutting the ribbons on a pair of projects that will benefit the Greenville community for decades. Throw in numerous initiatives held throughout the year, and the city of Greenville once again proved why it is an economic and social hub for Eastern North Carolina. But all substantial progress must first include a plan, and that plan must include funding. After mapping out its priorities during January's planning sessions, the City Council in February held the first of what would be 4 budget workshop meetings to guide the financial planning for the next fiscal year. This new approach provided the Council with an in-depth look at the city's finances as it prepared to approve a new budget and financial plan. Following months of discussion, the Council eventually approved a new budget that included a 52-cent property tax rate in a property reevaluation year. Highlights of the new budget included increases in funding for public safety to add additional positions in fire rescue and police, a slight increase in debt service to finance projects included in the 2015 voter-approved Transportation Improvements Bond, and more than $1 million over the next 2 years to go toward the Council's top priority, the Greenville Town Common. Spring's arrival brought with it an annual favorite for Greenville, as swashbucklers, both young and old, attended the 10th annual Pirate Fest.
Being a pirate is all fun and games till somebody loses an eye. Ho!
Showcasing the best in the region from artists to restaurants and unique recreational activities. Organizers welcomed a record crowd for the event, highlighted by thousands who attended a performance at the Town Common by Smash Mouth. Other annual staples followed throughout the year, including the city's Recreation and Parks Department coordinating the Special Olympics Spring Games at J.H. Rose High School, Spring Cleanup Day throughout the city, another slate of Sunday in the Park performances at the Town Common, the Umbrella Market and Free Boot Fridays in Uptown Greenville, the yearly celebration of African American music, Greenville Grooves, and the city's 4th of July celebration. The city also once again recognized young artists from the area by choosing several pieces of student art to wrap the city's sanitation trucks as a way of promoting recycling, and honored women and minority business owners in the area during the annual Med Week presented by MWBE. Graduations for Fire Rescue, Greenville Police, and the city's STAR Employee Development Program also highlighted 2016, along with the welcoming of dozens of new employees and the departure of others who dedicated years to municipal government before retirement. A commitment to the betterment of the community also continued for city staff as members participated in a neighborhood symposium organized by the Neighborhood Advisory Board and a United Way Day of Caring, during which members of the city's United Way Committee volunteered at the Senior Center and the Food Bank of Eastern and Central North Carolina. The city also raised thousands for the United Way during the 16th annual Chili Cook-Off, a contest and chili sale that included participation from numerous local businesses and individuals. For the first time, the City of Greenville also participated in the Youth at Work program, a 7-week initiative that provided youth ages 16 to 24 the training and employment that they will need to increase their marketability in the workplace. 2016 and the next couple of years may be best defined by Center City development, however, with some projects being completed during the past year and numerous others getting underway. In May, The North Carolina Department of Transportation began construction on the long-awaited 10th Street Connector project that will bind the city's medical and university communities in 2018. The importance of that connector project was highlighted during the summer when North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory visited to check on its progress and discuss the expected economic impact.
My observations is the rehab of a blighted area that's been blighted for many decades, and that has not been pedestrian friendly, that has not been conducive to a city environment. And now this bridge and this sidewalk and the bike paths, I think you'll start seeing major investment in the rehab of these buildings.
City officials also broke ground on the Greenville Transportation Activity Center in November. The $7.2 million facility will provide a centrally located transfer facility where local and regional transportation services can connect. Other projects that move forward in 2016 and should be completed in future years include student and market rate housing facilities in the center city, the redevelopment of the Imperial Tobacco Warehouse, the renovation of the Uptown Theater, town common improvements, streetscaping, road resurfacing, pedestrian safety improvements, and the extension of the city's Greenway Trail system. With construction on those projects continuing, the city rejoiced in completion of several others during 2016, including the Live United Courtyard in Uptown Greenville, a collaborative effort that opened during the summer and included contributions from the city, Uptown Greenville, the Greenville-Pitt County Chamber of Commerce, and the United Way of Pitt County.
3, 2, 1.
In the fall, the city welcomed hundreds for the opening ceremonies and ribbon cutting at the new Town Common Inclusive Playground, the city's largest playground that features zip lines, water features, musical elements, and more for people of all ability levels. The project was made possible by a $750,000 contribution from Trillium Health Resources and contributions from Greenville Utilities Commission, Vidant Health, and numerous other local people and businesses. A couple of weeks later, the reopening of the South Greenville Recreation Center marked the end of a year of construction and renovations at the facility that originally was built in the 50s. The new facility, which will be shared with students from South Greenville Elementary School, features more than 10,000 additional square feet and a new gym, multi-purpose rooms, a weight room, offices, locker rooms, and more. While the city made significant progress in its development, the past year wasn't without its share of challenges. The most significant of these came in the form of flooding resulting from Hurricane Matthew that forced thousands to be evacuated from their homes or businesses. The October flooding was unlike any the city had experienced since the catastrophic flooding of Hurricane Floyd in 1999, hitting the areas just north and south of the Tar River hardest. But better technology and lessons learned from 1999 helped Greenville officials prepare residents and business owners better for a safer response in 2016. But when the water had receded, Greenville once again showed its resiliency as more than 1,000 people participated in a community cleanup day in the areas most affected by the storm. As the year wound down and the effects of the storm subsided, the city welcomed thousands to the Uptown area for the annual lighting of the city Christmas tree during Greenville Gives. The event also provided numerous other activities for the enjoyment of those in attendance, such as trolley and horse-drawn carriage rides throughout the Center City area, and entertainment from a variety of local musicians, dancers, and other performers. 2016 is in the books, and the progress made by the city was substantial during the past year. But city officials note that it was only the start of what figures to be one of the most productive stretches in Greenville's history. With so much underway and so much upcoming, it's a great time to find yourself in Greenville and find yourself in good company.